Unfortunately, discrimination and hate crimes against the Asian American community is still an ongoing problem in Colorado and around the world. Many incidents have not been told or reported due to cultural hesitation, language barriers, or limited reporting access. Today, we are going to be addressing these issues, and I'm joined now by members of the Asian Community Roundtable of Colorado. We've got George, Yangmi, and Vivian. So glad to have you guys all with us today.
Oh, thank you
for having us.
Absolutely. Let's really start with the unfortunate topic, and this is really about Asian hate. So let's talk about really some insight into the history of this, where this has kind of come from.
Well, Asian hate in Colorado has a long history. I recall you had a segment on the history of Chinatown here. And back in the 1880s, the first Chinatown was completely destroyed during a mob riot. And during that mob riot, an unfortunate Chinese merchant was hanged as well. And then we fast forward to the 1970s, where a couple of Japanese students attending Teikyo University were beaten and attacked because of sentiments against Japanese and the automotive industry. We fast forward to today, with the Atlanta shootings a couple years ago, it only escalated the violence against our communities. As recently as the last 6 months, there was a pistol whipping of a Rohingya person in northern Colorado. There was a shooting of a Mongolian store owner, and there was a number of other incidences recently that have caused us to realize that there is a growing amount of hate, bias, crimes, and incidents against our communities.
Let's also talk about how you guys are really working to recognize the symptoms and really the dangers that discrimination represents.
Well, what we've done is we came together as the roundtable and decided that we needed to keep our communities protected and make them feel safer. So we partnered with Stop AAPI Hate in San Francisco, Asian American Federation in New York, the Yellow Whistle program, and took parts of their programs and incorporated into our own Action Against Hate, where we train community members how to staff hotlines so that people from their communities can feel more comfortable talking to somebody in their own language and that they can see every day in their day-to-day life.
Absolutely. Let's also kind of talk about how that connects really in the connectivity, if you will, the long-term impact of discrimination and really just the world around us. Yeah. How does that play a part?
Well, we realize that a lot of this action is because they don't know us as an Asian community. They know us through the Dragon Boat. They know us through the Denver Film Festival, but they don't know us as a community and our culture and our beliefs. So what we've done is we've taken this Action Against Hate and moved it a step forward to interconnect with the greater community. And so our acts of kindness, and Yang Mi will talk about that, is an attempt to reach out to the greater community.
Now, when we talk about the Action Against Hate initiative, this is exciting. Talk about what you guys are doing really to help the AAPI communities.
Yeah, so Action Against Hate, we're taking it again, like what George said, taking it a step further and doing something called Acts of Kindness, where we are encouraging community members to go ahead and further that by taking an act of kindness to combat hate and create a more compassionate society. And Asian Roundtable of Colorado, also known as ARC, has sponsored some projects in the community. One is the Hmong community. We are doing an e-bike program to be able to go and provide to persons with limited disabilities. We have youth coming in to be able to build these and actually teaching them soft skills and teaching them about how to go ahead and give back in acts of kindness and then providing those bikes away. And then we also have another program, which Vivian can go ahead and talk about, yes, from the Filipino community.
Yes, and so what we do is we do backpacks and also food banks at FACC, since we have a cultural center. So we do all that, and we encourage the young people to come and help us pack those backpacks with personal essentials, blankets, and winter gears, for us to distribute to different communities. That's one way of us sharing and reaching out to different communities that we're around, and we're here to help. And hopefully they will reach out to us, and it's okay to talk about what's going on in the Asian community.
You guys have really taken the proactive approach of saying, this is our community. we want to protect ourselves and educate at the same time, so everyone can have a better idea, as George was saying, of getting to know your community as well. We really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. This has been so informative. I'm going to go ahead and let them know about another event coming up here right now. So go ahead and consider attending the Empowering Voices Forum. That's going to be held this Saturday on the 18th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the FACC in Edgewater. This is a free forum and will give everyone the opportunity to really just share experiences and get your questions answered. This is where you can learn more. Are you ready? Learn more at actionagainst.hate.org.